This phone kanji camera anya dichalakwana clear no, but no nsogbu adịrị. I ga manage ya na because anyị abịaghọ ịbịa mewe ịbịa showcase where what we have on social media. Unu n'anya unu afọ na anọ m ọrụ. I'm at work currently, so and I want to drop this very short video here as an evidence and as what I am doing. You know, everyone has his or her job or his or her role to play towards Biafra restoration, and one of my role in towards this Biafra restoration is to tell our people the truth and educate them on the right path. That is to make sure that our people follow the right track instead of misleading them, and also expose those that are misleading some of our people in the name of command and control. And when you look at the topic, I ask a simple question. The topic says, are we practicing command and control or select and control? Although, if time permits me this evening, I will take my time to preach, to explain and make a proper analysis regarding this very topic and regarding what is going on currently in IPOB. Now, when you listen to the topic, are we practicing command and control or select and control? You know, a lot of you, I know you know the meaning of command and control, and also you know the meaning of select and control. Now, if we are practicing command and control, where did the command start from IPOB? Automatically, this command flows from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who happened to be the leader and the supreme leader and the commander of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Not just that, he is also the founder of the movement. In other words, number one command, that is the last command, which is the highest command, is the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give order, that order must be obeyed and be carried out from his second in command. His second in command must obey the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with immediate alacrity, with immediate effect, because it is called command and control, and obey before complain. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have given series of command to IPOB DOS, which they have directly and indirectly disobeyed that very command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they have directly and indirectly or intentionally or unintentionally disobeyed several commands of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that makes me to ask, are we practicing command and control, or we are practicing select and control? Because when I say select and control is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give order. You now look for the one that favored you, the one that will aid you, the one that will make you look like you are relevant. The one that favored you, you now take that one. And the one that you know that this very command is to put the IPOB in order and move the movement forward, but it will not favor you. You disobey it. And that is why I ask, are we practicing command and control, or we are practicing select and control? Now, I want to ask you people, how will you claim to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you are attacking his lawyer? That is a clear backstabbing and a sabotage against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How will you say that you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you are not following him and his instructions, how will you say that we are practicing command and control and you are disobeying the orders of your supreme leader, your supreme commander? How will you say so? How will you say that you are fighting against Nigeria government, that you are against injustice and the corruption, while you are practicing it within yourselves? And I ask you again, why will you call a corruption and the injustice that happen in Nigeria as a corruption? You call it by the name corruption and injustice because it happens in Nigeria. You are bold enough to call injustice that happen in Nigeria injustice. You are bold enough to call evil that happen in Nigeria as an evil. You are bold enough to call corruption in Nigeria as corruption. And when such thing happen in IPOB, you will now tell us that is command and control. Who does that? I ask you, who does that? How will you call evil that happen in Nigeria evil when the evil happen in IPOB by the so-called the structure or those in the structure? You will not say it is command and control. Brothers and sisters, if truly you want this Biafra to be restored, we must face reality. We must come out from our delusions and face reality. Now I ask you, how will you say that you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out, that you are fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you say that you don't recognize the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You don't recognize them as the lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How, I ask you? You say you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you claim to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but you were on Radio Biafra to open your dirty smelling mouth to say that you don't recognize the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they are useless, they are criminal, they are this and that. You label them all sort of evil with no proof. And I ask you again, how will you say that Aloy Ejimako is cutting deals with the Nigerian governors and Nigerian government, and they ask you to provide evidence? You start circulating your own voice record that you sent to God knows who. Now I ask you again, those of you who are saying you are hardcore, you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, an attack on IPOB structure is an attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A structure that is trying to overthrow the supreme leader should be attacked by the people that are loyal to the leaders. A structure that cannot carry out instruction from their overall leader shouldn't be listened to. A structure that is attacking their own leaders directly and indirectly shouldn't be regarded as a structure. Rather, it should be regarded as a traitors. I am called MAP Ezioku Bundo 1. We are not here to mince words. We are here to educate you and tell you the truth. If the structure has been bought over to betray the supreme leader, to sell the leader who have not in any way or the other to betray the movement, whose person's duty it is to protect the leader and stop the structure, is the duty of me and you. And that is why you see me. I am here telling you that if you as an IPOB fail to rise up and stand on your feet to make sure that the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu reigns supreme above every other command, you will be indirectly working against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and there's no two ways about it. Daniela, I greet you. Umberto, Landolfo, I greet you. I ask you again, which person in his or her right senses will tell you that he don't recognize these lawyers, at the same time want the same lawyers to report back to them? Some of you are claiming that Aloy Ejimako, who was once a lead counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is not responding to Chike Doziem and the DOS. And the Chinasa Nworu and the so-called Chike Doziem and their DOS say that they don't recognize this Aloy Ejimako as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyer. How do you expect them to report back to you? Are we practicing command and control, or we are practicing select and control? I am asking you. We are IPOB. We say we are whiter than white and whiter than snow. Are we still whiter than white and whiter than snow? We say we are practicing command and control. Why you are openly disobeying your leader? Now, I want to tell those of you who called on Radio Biafra, threatening that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, you are going to rebel against him, that the main war will start, that there will be no peace in Biafra land. Let me state it very clear to you. They no born you well to shake your body when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. If you shake body, you go collect woto. They no born you well to come out. Because when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the lion himself, will be out, believe you me, some of you or all of you that are sabos will position you where you belong. You will be definitely dealt with. Please, can somebody confirm if my voice is coming out clear? Can somebody there confirm if my voice is coming out clear? Because my phone is giving me a sign that it is overheating because there is a sun here. And I ask you people again, if you are to be a Aloy Ejimako and the people did not recognize you as you the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyers, will you report back to those who have not seen any reason to recognize you? What type of love do you have for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why you cannot follow his structures, orders? He give press release, he give instruction through his lawyers. You disobey it. Rather, you went ahead to be threatening the lawyers. Why are you threatening the lawyers? Are you threatening them so that they will succumb to you and start playing your own card? Of course, I know you can't intimidate the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is command and control only meant for the only followers of IPOB who are not principal officers? Or the command and control is also including the principal officers? Why are those cabals under Chike Doziem, why are they not following the command and control to the fullness with a clean heart? Why? I am asking you. I ask you, why? We are not ready for Biafra to be restored because our emotions are too much. We need to set aside our emotions and start facing reality. For now, we are not facing reality. We are still clapping, following those that are sabotaging this movement. And you think you are doing yourself a great job? Of course, you are not doing yourself any great job. You are sabo. Oh, IPOB is obey before complain. Mazi said, don't touch Italian national coordinator. Don't tamper with him. It is an outstanding order. What did you do? You connive. You connive within yourselves to take him out. When Mazinam can say, don't dabble into IPOB finance, China Sanworu, you say that you have not dabbled into IPOB finance. And I ask you, China Sanworu, you and Chike Doziem, did you people contacted Ogbuefi to send you people money or not? If you do, what does that mean? They rejected you. It means that you dabble into the finance. A lot of you will say, if they don't dabble into finance, how would they fund the ESN and the rest? The question you ask yourself is this: how are they funding it before the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Follow the same procedure and they request them for the money. You must follow the procedure, and the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the people in charge will approve it. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been kidnapped and put in DSS dungeon does not mean that the structure and the rule, the way IPOB operate, should be changed, tampered with. China Sanworu, you said you are not aware of how you people connive to change and remove Mazen Nnamdi Kanu names on the radio Biafra. Why did you give the instructions? I can't soon go on. For those of you who knows the truth and you choose to keep quiet, a time will come, the truth will hurt you and it will hurt you down. Most of you hate me today because I am here telling you the truth. I am here educating you, letting you know that the backbone of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu are the people behind him. But you choose not to follow your leader. Rather, you become a hero worshipper. You choose to fight against your leader. That is betrayal. You backstab your leader. You are among those planning to, when your leader comes out, you will be the ones to fight him. You will be the one to pull him down because you have betrayed. Because he noticed that you are not somebody that is straightforward. He noticed that you are evil and he turned his back on you. Ask yourself, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu travel to Kenya. He never informed any of you. That means he never trusted you. With this, your characters that are smelling, how do you expect him to trust you? He can't trust you. You can't be trusted because you are evil. You want us to obey Chike Doziem and obey China Sanworu. Why Chike Doziem and China Sanworu cannot obey Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? You want I, MAP, Eziokubundo, to obey your command in the name of command and control. Why you cannot obey the instruction of your supreme leader, my supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Respect is earned. It's not by force. Since the ordinary Chike Doziem, since ordinary China Sanworu, since ordinary Agbanyim cannot obey the command of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who are there to ask a whole MAP to obey them? A whole me, the great Mazen Map, to obey you, you scallywags, you nincompoops. I should obey you. Why you cannot obey my leader? You cannot carry out the instructions of my leader. And you want me to carry out your own instruction? You must be kidding. You must be joking. You must be dreaming. You must be living in delusion. I'm telling you. Some of you think that we just join this movement to answer, to fulfill our righteousness, or to be answering, sir. No. We join this movement with our full heart, and we know what is involved. We know it is a do or die affair before we choose this very cause. And we are going to fight it till the last day. And I ask you as an IPOB member who have lost your voice because of the recharge card or because you are afraid of a suspension memo, I want you to know that gradually you have become a coward. You are becoming a coward. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hate cowardice. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hate coward people. Okay? I don't want to say much. Like I promise you, if time permits me, I have a chance this evening or tomorrow. Definitely, I will analyze the video of Shea Shanwuru, the lies, and I will debunk him. And the first scholar did wonderful job. He threw him the reality question, and that question threw China Shanwuru off balance. He tried to get himself back, which he couldn't. On this note, I say, stay tuned on this platform, Biafra Unity. This is where we are going to deal with every necessary issues that come out. In this platform, we say nothing but the truth. We don't form cabals. We face reality. We don't tell you it is person without any evidence. No, we work with evidence. If you don't have evidence, don't come close to me. On this note, I say, Mechukwu Kikabiama, onye pụrụ ime ife niile, guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and guide and protect every genuine Biafrans out there. As you can see, I'm at work. Let me go and resume my work. I just use my free time, that is my break time, to pass this message. And I ask you people, are we still practicing command and control, or we are practicing command, select and control? Since you cannot obey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, obey your supreme leader. Thank you and stay blessed. Stay tuned for more videos. On this note, I say may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless every one of you who are genuine in this movement. Thank you.